next topic is public facilities. Children, definitely income or money is very important determinant in order to live well. But is money enough, or is this determinant sufficient to live well? Of course, we can get things, we can get goods and services if we have money. But can alone money be responsible for our well-being? Is money the sole determinant of living well, living a prosperous and healthy life? No, children. Only money in your pocket or money in our pocket cannot buy all the goods and services that you may need to live well. Mark my words, to live well, definitely you can live, but in order to have a healthy, prosperous life, only money is not important. It cannot buy you all the goods and services. Children, it means that income is not complete. It is not completely an adequate indicator of material goods and services. Income is definitely very important, but it is not a complete adequate indicator. For example, children, can money in your pocket, can you buy a pollution-free environment if you have money? Can you buy? Is it possible to buy a pollution-free environment? No, it is not. Let me take the example of Delhi. Delhi, the capital of our country, India. In Delhi, children, there are several millionaires and billionaires. But can they buy a pollution-free environment from their money, from the money in their pocket? Is it possible for them? No, it is not. Can money protect you from various infectious diseases? Is it possible? Can money protect you? Like we are currently facing the issue of coronavirus. Can money protect you from coronavirus? No, money cannot protect you from coronavirus. Because if money could have protected you, then the several big names like Amitabh Bachchan and several others, they also got infected due to this coronavirus. So can money buy all the happiness, all the good services? It is not possible. It cannot protect you from infectious diseases. It cannot protect you from unaltered medicines. Right? So children, there are certain facilities that money cannot provide us. It is not possible for money to provide us certain facilities. Children, there are certain facilities that we together enjoy in general, and that is important for our well-being. Right? And this facility, this is the responsibility of the government. The government has to provide these facilities to the people, to the citizens of the country. And these facilities that are provided by the government in general, they are called as public facilities. Whatever facilities the government is providing us. For example, transportation, education, different services, whatever services the government is providing us, or they are called as public services. And these services, children, we enjoy in general, we enjoy together. Have you seen that for a single student, a complete school is run? If I am talking about any school, either private or government, is it possible that only for one single student a complete school is run? No, it is not possible. The students have to go to school together, they have to enjoy education together. For one particular student, this service cannot be availed, or this service cannot go on. Like if I talk about transportation, I am not talking about private jets or private vehicles. I am talking about the government vehicles, the buses. Does the bus run for one single person? Is it possible that the bus is run for one single person to take the person to the desired destination? The aeroplanes, the flights, is it possible that the one flight will take only one individual? Please mark that I am not counting private jets. Is it possible? No. These are the services that the people, that the citizens, they enjoy in general. And these are the services that are provided by the government for the public. Public facilities means the facilities that are availed by the public, the facilities that are for the betterment of the public. So these facilities, they are called as public facilities that are provided by the government for the citizens. Now the next question is, children, why public facilities are needed, or what are the advantages of public facilities. So first thing is that we enjoy collectively. Have you seen a bus running only for one student? No, we have not seen. So these are the services that are given by the public, that are given by the government for the public, so that the public enjoys in general. They enjoy collectively. Everybody can travel in public buses. Everybody can travel in trains, in aeroplanes. Everybody can go to school, public schools. So these are the facilities that are provided by the government for the public, so that we citizens, we can enjoy it collectively. And as a result of which, if I talk about transportation, if we are availing the public buses, then first thing, the traffic will be less, and the second thing, we'll have less pollution, because if every individual travels by his or her own personal vehicle, then of course traffic will be more, and second, there will be more pollution. So this is also one of the important advantages of public services. Then second, children, it is cheap. Public services are cheap. For example, if I talk about security guard, there is a apartment, there is a society, and in that society there are several apartments. So for that society, merely 2 to 3 guards are sufficient, right? Or more, or if I say 5 to 7 guards are also sufficient. So this is quite cheap. And if I talk about guards for single flat, if each flat has 1 guard, then what will be more cheap? 7 to 8 guards in general, or 1 guard for each flat? Which is cheap? The first one, that is 7 to 8 guards for the whole society. That is affordable and that is cheap. So public facilities are cheaper. If we avail something collectively, then that is very cheap and that can be easily paid off. So now children, the performance of other criteria, it also improves as a result of public facilities. Now how the performance of other criteria improves? Let us take the example of Kerala. Children, in Kerala, the infant mortality rate or the infant mortality ratio, it is very low, and the net attendance ratio or the literacy rate, it is very high. How it is high? How the literacy rate and net attendance ratio is high and the infant mortality rate ratio is low? Because of education and proper health facilities that the government is providing to the individuals. The government is providing with proper education. The government is focusing. The main aim of the government is to educate everybody. Everybody has to be literate. The proper healthcare services needs to be given to everybody. Proper medical facilities, availability of hospitals, availability of schools, availability of proper nursing homes. These are public services. These are provided by the government, and as a result of which, as a result of proper schooling, the literacy rate as well as the net attendance ratio, it has gone up. And because of proper healthcare services, the infant mortality rate has gone down. So both work hand in hand, public facilities and the other criteria also. So children, the other criteria, they can perform properly, they can also perform properly as a result of proper public facilities. If the public facilities are running well, then the other criteria, they will also go well, they will go smooth, and it is very important for the proper development and growth of any nation. Let us move to the next topic, children. Our next topic is body mass index or BMI. Now, why are we studying about body mass index? What is the need and what is this? Children, body mass index is basically a report or data. Now, what kind of report and data? Children, it is basically, it is used to find out whether a person is nourished, undernourished or overweight. So it means, in short, we can say that body mass index or BMI, it is used to find out the quality of life, that whether a person is nourished, whether a person is undernourished or a person is overweight. So in order to know the quality of life, we find out the body mass index. Now children, how to find out the body mass index? There are two things that are required, or there are two criteria that needs to be filled in order to get the body mass index. The first thing is, weight of a person in kg. We need to know the weight of a person in kg. And the second thing is height of a person in meter square. So these are the essentials in order to find out the body mass index. The weight of a person in kg and the height of a person in meter square. So let me take an example. Suppose the weight of a person is 24 kg and the height is 1 meter square. So what will be the BMI? Children, in order to find the BMI, we divide the weight by height. We have to divide the weight in kg by the height in meter square. So the body mass index of this particular person having weight 24 kgs and height 1 meter square. So the body mass index will be 24 divided by 1. That refers to 24. Now we have found out the body mass index, that is 24. Now how to know that whether a person is nourished, a person is undernourished or overweight? So we have three criteria. The first criteria is, children, if the body mass index of a person is less than 18.5, if the body mass index is coming less, whenever we are dividing the weight by height, if it is coming less than 18.5, that means a person is undernourished or the person is underweight. If the body mass index is between 18.5 to 24.9, that means the person is nourished. The quality of life is good. And if the body mass index is more than 25, that means a person is overweight. So these are the three criteria. And as I took the example, the body mass came 24. So in which category this person will fall? In undernourished, nourished or overweight? Since the body mass index is 24, so it will come under nourished, because for nourished the category is between 18.5 to 24.9. So we can say that a particular person is nourished, and we find body mass index to find out the quality of life. Now children, this body mass index, it has one exception. What is the exception? Children, the growing students that are not evaluated in BMI, or we do not calculate the BMI of the person who are growing, because their height, their weight, it grows instantly, very sudden. Like if we talk about teenagers, their height grows very instantly, and the weight is also quite, it keeps on fluctuating. That is why this is the exception, that growing children is not included when we are calculating the body mass index.